Saturday morning, 9 in the morning. Just going to record a whole warm-up workout and everything. So it's pretty chilly. It's definitely around about 4 or 5 degrees Celsius. So I'm gonna take my time, warming up, getting everything ready. It's pretty early in the morning as well, so I'm still waking up. Got my pre-workout supplement, which I'll not take just yet because I want this to be kicking in once I get to my max. Maybe kicking in is the wrong word, but want it to be at its peak. Want it to be at its peak when I'm getting to my heaviest working sets. So today is going to be bench press day. Not chest day, bench day. Because when you do the bench right, it's not just your chest that's getting worked out. It's not just your chest and triceps. It's not just your chest and shoulders and triceps. It's, if you do bench right, it's a full body workout. So for me to get ready for the bench, not only am I having to, I'm not going to bother doing any chest warm-ups because they'll get warmed up as I work out, but back workout. If you do bench the right way, it's definitely a back workout and can be a bit of a leg workout as well if you do a good bit of leg drive. So first thing I'm going to be doing is working on anterior, posterior, frontal deltoids, because they definitely get a workout, and also the shoulder, what do you call it? Wake up dome, the shoulder, this one, no that's too tight. The shoulder thing. What's that called? Why have I forgotten the thing? Rotor cuff. Your rotary cuff, so which is a bunch of muscles within your shoulder area. Again, at the start, it's just a case of waking them up. Trying to keep the elbow in, just a little bit of movement there. But also really making sure I work the serratus muscles, which is down here, including the lats as well. So the other thing to be aware of is we've got antagonistic muscle groups. So if you're working, if your chest is contracting, or if you're doing the bench press up the way, your biceps will be lengthening and your rear delts will be lengthening as well. So you want to sometimes fatigue the antagonistic muscles whenever you're going for a heavy load, because they can restrict your main movement. They restrain you in a way. So shoulders, it's really warming up the shoulders. Some lightweights, got some 5 kilograms in the hands. There's a funny kind of angle on that, my super wide angle lens. Woo. Both coming up to the front with hand down the way, up to the front with a neutral grip. So that'll work a bit more of the biceps. And then hands down the way, hands up the way. Get a burn there. So, ow. What's that? 6 minutes in. Time to kick in the pre-workout. The next bit, I'm going to help wake up the central nervous system. Some light squats, deadlifts, stuff like that. Stuff which won't technically fatigue the muscles I'm about to use, but should stimulate, or at least activate, the central nervous system so that it's a bit more primed for this. Take my shoes off. Also, just try and build up some blood pressure. So, pause squats. It definitely gets the heart rate up. Front squat. Shoulder press. What's that been? 10 minutes? 10 minutes warm up? Definitely not enough. I was thinking, with a simple squat rack, like what I've got, and a bar and some weights, the rubber bands, you can perform pretty much every exercise that you can think of with a rubber band. Let's get a bit closer. Definitely think there's like an opportunity of a video where we show off every possible exercise with either a closed loop band or where's my other ones? Or just an open band. Like there's nothing stopping you from being able to do every exercise you need. If you want to do some lat work, pull down there. Back shoulders. Even if you want to do some flies, like if you want to do some flies, some particularly chest, what do you call it? Chest isolation. Kind of just bring it out here and go. It's almost like doing flies. Right, I'll do some deadlift. Do some Romanian deadlifts, RDLs. Although they're not technically dead lifts, they're Romanians, that's what we should call them. So the difference between a deadlift and a Romanian deadlift is a Romanian starts from on the rack, something which I never did before getting a home gym. And a normal deadlift starts from the ground. The difference being the kind of starting position. With a Romanian on rack, and then you're gaining a stretch. Stretching those hamstrings before lifting any weight. Get pumped. Get pumped. I need some music on. I think going forward from here, or for something with my deadlift, it's the exercise I've been most nervous with in terms of getting back to strength. I think incorporating RDLs is a good way for not necessarily warming up, but technique imprinting, because you can really start it where the bar is on your thighs and you bring it down your thighs and just over your knees and down your shins. Meanwhile, with the deadlift, it sounds bizarre, you're literally just picking up a bar from the ground. I feel a lot of technique has just disappeared. A lot of my timing, coordination, where my hips are meant to be, where my knees are meant to be, where my shoulder... Strength training seems so simple, and it should be. But I can now, I totally understand why there's like professional weightlifters still have trainers showing them how to do a simple lifting of a weight. You know, you understand if it's like a, I don't know, a sports car driver or an Olympic skier or something like that. The skier has to deal with all the skiing and all that kind of stuff, but they'll have a trainer train them on all their weights and all that stuff. But for weight training, or weightlifters, they're literally just doing the exercises. Like, why do they need a trainer? Why do they still need somebody shouting at them, telling them what to do? But it's amazing when you're getting to your heavy weights, knowing which bits to engage, which joint is meant to move, which ankle bits are meant to be at. Something about 50. Yes, 50 kilograms. It's getting my heart rate up, that's for sure. So now, time to get the rack into bench press position. The rack that I've got here is the Rack 500 from Decathlon. I think it was about £120 to buy, 130, somewhere around about there. Oh, I feel getting a bit cold on this floor. There is a more involved rack, a more full rack. This is like a half rack, which I was like, oh, that sounds good. It's like a full cube that comes out and you've got extra bits on it and stuff. Maybe that like the Rack 1000. Totally unnecessary. Okay, don't think about that. Shoot it. One thing I've not done while getting back into doing weightlifting is many auxiliary exercises. So I haven't really done any incline bench press, not with weight, not with like proper weights on them or anything, just working on the main lifts. So starting off 50 kilograms. See, at the end, when I've done my workout, 50 kilograms is a piece of cake. 50 kilograms is nothing, but you just got to wake everything up. I think we can we zoom in a bit more? This is for my own viewing in the future. Can we go slower shutter speed? 30th of a second. Try that. Right, completely got that in the wrong place. Oh, Christ God. I even got the grips in the wrong place. So the other thing I did was, when I got this, same bar, it's from Decathlon as well, but it's a bit, it's not an Olympic bar, so the actual metal is, the actual diameter of the bar is quite small. So I got these fat grips to give a bit more area for the weight to be on my hand, just so I don't hurt my little hands. Right, start off with 3, no, do you know what, no. Even on the warm up, gotta focus. from the very first rep of the warm-up. You've got to imagine it's like a like you're doing it properly. So check seat in the right position. Fatigue antagonistic muscles by engaging back. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And relax. Plant shoulders into chair, feet solid on the ground. Arch the back. Whew, that got swell on. So far, max, my current max has been 120 kilograms, and I was watching another YouTuber, another guy in his garage doing his workout. He was getting 120, or he was trying to do 120, and as soon as he lifted it off the rack, there was about 3 or 4 seconds of body adjustment before he dropped the bar. Left that comment on his video, and I'm going to see if I'm eating my own words, if that's something which I do as well. But certainly in that warm-up one, it is a case of your shoulders, body, everything should be planted on the ground. So it's really just your bum cheeks are touching the pads, the back of your shoulders, and then your feet on the ground. And it should just be a case of and then down and up, not get it out and then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle into position. Get yourself solid into position first. Okay, so go up to 90. Starting to feel the effects of the pre-workout kicking in. It's obviously got something in it that makes you kind of tingly on the skin. So it's that kind of weird, kind of itchy feeling that you get in your skin from it. It's not the caffeine, it's something else. I like that as a bit of a sensory acknowledgement that that it's kicking in, or that's coming in to place. Ooh, that's something. Okay, 90. Hold on, I need to take a photo of that. My bike's not working. Right, 90. Last thing. Just touched a bit of my bike there, the brake fluid, slight mineral brake fluid is slightly leaking out of the brakes, obviously handles. So my hands are maybe greasy there. So getting, if you're into rock climbing, liquid chalk. Yeah, 20 or 30 to 60 seconds. Turns your hands white with chalk. Right, 90. Let's get you going. So again, about 30 kilograms below my max. However, still treat it as if it were a max. I don't know, how does that look? First thing, 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then plant shoulders in, feet solid on the ground. There's definitely something not right there, I think. Sorry about the handlebars, didn't feel quite right there. You want it as soon as the second you lift it off, it should feel good. That didn't, so give it a second. Just three powerful reps. That's all I'm looking for. 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, just working on a 3 rep max. So bench, squat, press. So I'm going to do 50, 90 times 3. 50, what did I do 50 on? About 5 reps? Don't know. It was a warm up, doesn't matter. There was a statement which I heard on the YouTubes the other day about if you're doing bench press or any kind of exercise, you can always do too many reps. You can do too many and that fatigues you. But you can't really do too many sets if you do low reps. See, that's all, that is literally brake fluid dripping out of my brake. That's an issue. It's an issue which is going to be expensive to resolve. Put some chalk on it. So the idea is that if you dry it out, just dry out the brake. If you do a heavy rep or something, it stimulates your central nervous system, so that's cool. But if you don't do too many reps, it doesn't fatigue the muscles and the metabolic guff that goes on. So what to do is, you can do 2, 3, 4 sets of a warm-up weight, and that will have no detriment to your working weight, the weight you're trying to work on. It'll just stimulate your body and prepare yourself for the heavier weights. So that 90, I'm just going to do another 1 rep of 90. Do it until it feels light. Because again, on the 50 kilograms I did at the start, after I've gone up to my 110, somewhere, done my 3 reps on 110, when I go back down to 50, it feels as light as paper. So you're just trying to get into that situation, but with before you even get to the max. Just still feels a bit heavy. Right. I'll go up to 100, just do 1 rep. And while I'm waiting to get ready for my next set, I'm going to have to Google. What am I Googling? Shimano Ultegra right hand shifter for sale. Ultegra seem to only sell them in doubles. Go away. Bike shifters. That's what I want. Ultegra. Holy crap. Can't see that. £230 for a right hand shifter. What the fuck? I wonder if I can swap that out for, instead of Ultegra. Why is it so expensive? It's just the shifter. $105. So for 105, 150 for 2 of them. That's a ball ache. Yeah, cycling, bloody expensive. Right, be asking some cycling buddies about that chat. Right, 100. Let's get this going. Right, I think actually. Time to get ready, time to get going. Get the music on, play all songs with this headphone. Been too chilled out. How long have I been going for? I'm going for bloody ages. I think I turned it on. Right, get some tunes on. Time to get hot. Did I turn you on? connected. Right, let's go. Oh, music is the win. Getting your headphones on, getting the tunes on, massive motivation. What was I going to say? Something about that felt lighter than 90. So it's a lot of it's just in your head, or maybe just once you get the tunes going. Yeah, it gets good. Yeah, right. Get pumped. Okay, should I do another one of that? Maybe not. Let's go. Let's just go to 110. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Certainly when I was doing that, there's definitely a feeling of when I'm doing the bench press, I'm actually not thinking about my chest or arms. They know what they're doing. Focusing on my bum, focusing on my ass while doing bench. That sounds wrong. But yeah, just focusing on the what's considered leg drive, where you kind of push with your legs, but you're not really pushing with your legs, you're just tensing the whole body. So let's start with your thoracic part, whatever. So yeah, just start with 110 now. Just do 1 rep and then work it from there. Okay. As I say, from the very first second you lift it off, it doesn't feel exactly how you want it, just put it back. That one hand was in a slightly different position, slightly different wrist position. Maybe we're talking about millimeters differences there. So just rack it again before doing anything. But the good thing is, you don't need more than a minute to prepare yourself again. You need less of a fatiguing of the antagonistic muscles beforehand. That felt good. Felt heavy. Oh, it felt good and heavy. But it moves fine. See now I'm getting a bit more. Now I'm getting a bit more excited. Because I'm wondering. So now I'm starting to think, should I try and go for a new PR? It's been a while. It's been a while since I last tried a 1 rep max. Shoulders feel good. That felt good. I'll go up to 116. And what I suspect is completely unnecessary. I'm going to stick the belt on. Don't know why. I don't think it does anything, but if there's a possibility that it helps increase pressure or something, maybe. Right, it's been going for 36 minutes. 116, 1 rep. So this is just 4 kilograms away from my current 1 rep max. Current 1 rep max is 120. So 116. It should be difficult. It's meant to be difficult. It's not meant to be easy. It's like 3% away from my max. 97% max. This shouldn't feel easy. It should be tough. But before I go, a little bit of tunes. Got to get the right tune. God. Yeah, that did feel like a bit of a grinder there. Oh, that felt a bit of a grinder, but I felt I was lifting my bum up a little bit off the actual bench. Oh, goodness, heart rate. So that was 116. Next thing I'm going to do is a super technique called supramaximal isometric holding. Now the way I want to do is that'll be 120. I'm going to go for 121. Should I go for 122? I'll go for 121. Right, to get 121 I need, that's 115, that, 18, 20, and then need the little thing, but I'm not loading that. So the way I need to do, or the way for me to get a PR, is all this, but take off the 5s. So that'll be 121. Currently it's 130 kilograms. I need to put these on to make it 121, hopefully. So, supramaximal isometric hold is literally putting on a weight which you can't lift and holding it. Massive stimulation in the central nervous system. Getting you ready to lift super heavy. Let's go. Let's get this. Alright. Should need tunes on this one actually, but I'll just keep them there. Also doing this fasted in the morning. 42 minutes so far. Get it into position, maybe bring it down a touch so there's an elbow bend. Keep the lats tight. Get that shake. Jeez. It's got to be a while until I'm actually able to lift that as an actual rep. Just even holding that, it's pretty tough on the wrists. It's like 130 kilograms is huge. Okay, so that first one was about 10 seconds or so. Go do it again. Just bring it down to, so up off the bar, down to here. Might bring it just below, see. If I fail, I've got these. They can hold 170 or so. Yeah, 175. 175 kilograms is what they can hold. Right, same thing again. Okay, time to hit 121. Ooh, massively having negative thoughts just now. Ooh, strong negative thoughts just now. Like, oh, can't do it, can't do it, can't do it. This is, see when you're getting negative thoughts? Get the tunes on. Have you lifted it there? Have you lifted it there? Getting the right tune on instantly made that feel light, but that was the thing, it felt too light. That was just like, whoa, that felt too light, too easy. Okay, feeling confident now. Feeling confident. Okay, all negative thoughts out of my head. I'm totally smashing this. That feels good, that feels good. Okay, so a bit of rocky theme tune on in the background. That was good. I'm not going to try heavier. I feel there's a little bit left in reserve. It was slow coming up, but happy to say, yep, that's me got 121 kilograms. That's a PR. So now bring it down from a 3 rep max. Going to go to 100. I'm going to go to 112 for 3 reps. So that's 110. 112. what was it? 90, 100, 110. Did I do 115? I did 116. 116, and then I did A-Z hold. Then I got 121 times 1. Happy with that. Of what was A-Z hold? About 130. So 121 kilograms, nice. And now going for 112. 112 times. Have I done 112 before? For any sort of reps? Well, I should get this because I've done 113 for 2. So, 1 extra rep. 1 nice kilogram. But, gotta make sure you don't slack off. So 112 for 3 reps, this will be on our PR. Got this. Good day. Whoa, jeez. Where's my heart rate at? Set 2. No, I think I've forgotten to do all that. Oh boy, right. Good. 2 PRs. Two PRs in the morning. Happy with that. Now, I'm going to do something horrible. I'll take that one off yet. Okay, last one. Last working set. 50 kilograms for as many reps as possible. Probably quite fast as well. So I can change the ISO here. Can I? Slightly lower ISO there. So 50 kilograms, as many reps as possible. What's the date today? 18th. Last time I did this was on the 13th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 5 days ago. Well done, Dom, good maths there. And I got, for 50 kilograms, I got 35 reps. Oh, Christ. So, right, gotta go try and beat 35 reps. Fast, not pretty, just bashing them out. Bashing 50 out. Maybe I could weigh you. Hopefully all you hear clinks as it goes up and down. And I might add this amount of bouncing. Looking at the top, I'll add in the safety clips. Not so much safety clips, but more non-movement clips is what we call them. Right, I'll put the tunes back on. I'll need tunes for this. I'll call this reps. Thirty-one, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Oh. Oh, God. Ow. 40 reps, I'll call that. 40 reps of 50 kilograms. Happy. So that's me. Nice. 3 personal records this morning. 50 times. Today's a good day. Oh, right. So, after that, chest is feeling pretty good. Let's change that exposure just a touch. Chest is done. I don't need to do any more reps than that. However, today I'm off to the theatre. see The Lion King, which is going to involve going to see The Lion King in the theatre today, which is going to involve sitting around for about, I think in total it's about 2.5 hours. I've I don't know, 15-20 minute interlude in the middle. So a lot of sitting around. So I wanted to make sure that while I'm sitting there, I'm still getting gains. So I'm going to do some deadlift here. Just so that I'm nice and fatigued, but not straining myself. So I'm not going for a heavy weights or anything. Like as I did at the start, I did some Romanian RDLs. Gotta hit them again. Go for around like the 3 rep maxes. With belt, no belt. With belt, no belt. I'll just so for safety reasons, gotta go with a belt. I don't need a belt on at this point. What do I do? Right. Okay. So just working on this. Trying to actually see what I myself look like whenever I'm doing the deadlifts. So I'll be up straight. Yeah, that's me in the frame. Feet still slightly out of the way. Heels on the inside of the knurling, toes on the outside of the knurling. Down the thighs, over the knees, down the shins, back up. Hips back. Hips back. Whew. Whew. Goodness. Right, that. 50. Goodness, out of breath. Here's something which I find always quite funny, is when people say, oh, it's really dangerous working out in a gym with no shoes on. What if you drop a weight on your foot or something? Most people, when talking about that, are wearing flims. Like, what is this amount of minuscule? What is that minuscule amount of fabric going to do? Going to stop when a 10-20 kilogram weight falls on your foot? Fortunately for me, never happened. but if it did fall on your foot, I think it's, first of all, I think it's a pretty rare experience. But if a weight did fall on your foot, the thin material of a trainer is not going to save your foot. Your foot's still going to get destroyed, that's for sure. And then, so then the question is, it's like, if your foot has been crushed underneath a weight, would you rather be able to go, here's my foot, it's broken, or would you rather go, here's my foot, hold on, I now need to pull my shoe off of my foot? Can you imagine the pain there must be trying to take a shoe off a foot that's been crushed? Don't want to think about that. Don't want to think about that. Feel a bit more out. So one time I had a pretty hardcore car crash. So I got this scar. Can I focus on it? Scar on my lip there. Face splat into the steering wheel. When I was in and out of consciousness, when the ambulance got me to the hospital, I remember kind of slightly waking up, and I remember the people getting the scissors out and cutting open my jumper, my new jumper, a jumper I just got for like Christmas or something. And I was like, no, not my new hoodie. And it was a case of, because I'd slammed against the steering wheel so hard, it was a car that didn't even have a airbag or anything like that. So they were afraid that there might be broken other bits, because going into consciousness they couldn't quite tell, couldn't get much sense out of me. So they have to cut you out of the stuff. Because if they have to, like, imagine if you've like broken your collarbones or ribs and they're then trying to pull a jumper off you. Same with your feet, same with your shoes. If you're in a gym, the only reason you should wear shoes in a gym is if you're going to accidentally stub your foot against something. If you're actually going to bump it. So if you're walking around doing lots of stuff and you're a bit clumsy, yeah, wear some trainers. But if you're just standing in front of the weight and you're just putting the weight on and off and you don't stub your toes because you're not an idiot, I wouldn't worry about it. Right, that was 70. 80. And the thing about the deadlift is always, you've got to remember, it's a butt and back exercise. It's there to work your butt and work your back. So if you're bent over, that's how you're meant to be. You're meant to be bent over. So 80, down the thighs, over the knees, down the shins. Definitely a good auxiliary exercise for your back after doing bench, so you don't get too hunched over. Call it a day. Call it a day. What's that? What's that we've been going for? Is that an hour? An hour workout. Remember, 1 hour is only one hour is only 4% of your day. So I spent 4% in the gym. Something outside, I think I should go for a cycle. Test out my bike now. Yeah. That's me done. Workout